I'm Andrew McDonald, Executive Producer and Creative Director at Cream Digital, and we are on the bleeding edge. We are creating virtual worlds using technologies that have just been invented in ways that they haven't been used before. This all began about almost 5 years ago now when someone stuck a VR headset on Dave Brady, the CEO of Cream. And then he convinced Kate Harrison, the president, to invest in a one-person incubator, which was myself, to experiment with creating 360 video. And then I shortly brought in a fellow by the name of Tristan Cesar, and now 5 years later, we're a full-blown XR production house with 3 full productions underway in both VR and AR, and a pipeline process for creating digital humans. It's really important to stay relevant in this industry, and with the rise of synthetic media, which is any media that's created partially or completely by a computer. It could be environments, it could be digital characters, it could be voice, and it's really important to stay on the curve. So with a company like ours, we're good at creating television, we're also moving into volumetric productions, and we're getting skilled at creating synthetic media. With our virtual productions, we've been striving for photorealism. Photorealism in human characters, photorealism in sets and environments. All ray tracing does is help us get closer to that goal, because you can create a model that is physically photoreal. It's a car. But when you give it a surface that reflects light the way that surface would in the real world reflect light, and then shine a light on it in your virtual world, and that light, using ray tracing, skips off that car in the way it's supposed to do. Before, we'd had to fake that. Now you can see it in real time, and not having to wait for another process to happen to see the results of the work you're doing it makes it so much faster and saves tons of time and money. This has been a research endeavor to create these virtual humans. The fact that we've now got precision workstations and the Quadro RTX cards, it just means that our research is going faster. And as with all of this, there's many other people looking for similar solutions. So in that race, in that innovation race, we're able to stay up in the forefront. There are so many steps in our processes that require specifically those CUDA cores in the NVIDIA cards, and without the power to go fast, it would start getting too expensive. The key thing for us is to keep labor costs down. So if you can invest in a machine and save yourself a week worth of labor cost on a specific task, that already is worth it. And you start adding that up, it makes what we're doing possible. The fact that the Dell workstations are scalable is also a great advantage to working with them. It means that we've set up with 3 workstations right now. If we need to expand, we can increase the speed of these workstations still. We're not maxed out by any means. We're where we can comfortably afford to invest in our workstations that are meeting our demands for right now. But should we get busier, we know there's room to expand. It's amazing to be creating right now, to be working in this space. And it's because we have the Dell Precision Workstations and the NVIDIA RTX 6000s. It allows us to be here, to innovate.